Hi, I am Jan Ray J. Soria, a BSc student, and I'm gonna speak about COVID-19. COVID-19 has become a globally health crisis. As of October 6, 2020, almost 36 million people have been infected and over 1 million have died. In the Philippines, this translates is almost 325,000 infected and 6,000 dead. To cure the spread of COVID-19, most governments have opted to employ quarantine protocols and temporarily shut down their educational institutions. As a consequence, more than 1 billion learners have been affected worldwide. Among this number are over 28 million Filipinos learn across academic levels who have to stay at home to comply with the Philippines Government Quarantine Measurement or UNESCO. To respond to the need learners, especially 3.5 million tertiary level students enrolled, approximately 2,400 in the country have been implemented proactive policies to continue of education despite closure. These policies include modified form of online learning that aim to facilitate student learning activities. Online learning might be in terms of synchronous, real-time lecture or time-based outcome assessment, or independent assessment, case of point top universities in the country. The LSU resorted remote online learner which combines synchronous and asynchronous activities. For students who cannot participate in online learning, there are flexible options for completing course requirements throughout the academic year. ADMO suspended synchronous online classes but continue asynchronous online learning so that all students can learn their own space. UST, like the LSU, have opted with synchronous and asynchronous online classes and flexible grading of student output and assessment. Other private universities and institutions such as STI College, Adamson University, Far Eastern University, and the University of Ateneo de Davao, and the University of San Carlos have continued with their online classes as well. Arguable of HEI's pivot to modified forms online learning attempt concretize the government stance to continue learning despite the pandemic. As the Philippines Department of Education DepEd Secretary Leonor Briones, quite educationals must continue even the time of crisis, whether it may be a calamity, disaster, emergency, quarantine, or even a war. The Philippines Commission on Higher Education CHED, on the other hand, advised HEIs to continue the deployment of available flexible learning and other alternative modes of delivery in LEIU of the campus learning. This pronouncement aimed to encourage to continue the learning without implement rules and regulation. However, private HEIs are left to make their own policies.